Levi, I'm from Shred Shop, connecting you to skateboarding. Today, we are going to cover 14 things you didn't know about Enjoi Skateboards. A-Team. In 1997, Rodney Mullen starts A-Team Skateboards under the World Industries umbrella. The team consists of Gershon Mosley, Dave Mayhew, Chet Thomas, and Marc Johnson. The goal with A-Team was to start a super team, similar to how they made Amazing Team with Plan B underneath World Industries back in the day. The problem with A-Team was that it felt super fabricated. It didn't really have a culture, it didn't have a family, it wasn't organic, and so it didn't feel right, so it was hard to get behind. Marc Johnson is riding for A-Team in America at the time. He goes on an America trip, and he realizes that all of his other America team riders are really repping and getting behind their board brands, and he doesn't feel the same. He felt like A-Team was boring and bland, and didn't really have a personality. Around the same time that he's feeling and thinking this, Gershon Mosley and Chet Thomas both quit A-Team. Marc Johnson calls up Rodney and starts bouncing ideas off of him, trying to figure out what to do. Rodney Mullen is open to the idea because A-Team is kind of dying. Rodney and MJ team up and they form Enjoi Skateboards. MJ was really sick and tired of the pressure of filming and creating and all that kind of stuff with the A-Team. So Enjoi was going to be all about having fun. Early on, MJ goes on a trip with the team. The goal is to put out a tour article. But they get on the trip, they start having so much fun. And MJ was quoted saying, "F it, let's just have some fun." And they didn't even do the team article. Have you ever gone on a work business trip and just done that? Just said, F it. See what happens, try it. With MJ and Rodney being the first ones to start the brand, they added MJ's roommates, Louie Barletta and Enjoi Hsu, to the team. Not long after, they added Dave Mayhew and Jose Rojo. Over the years, they added team riders like Bobby Pulio, Brad Staba, Chris Dobstaff, Chris Cole, Clark Hasler, Jason Adams, and later on they added people like Cairo Foster and Caswell Berry, Ben Ramers, Nestor Judkins, Jimmy Carlin, Jackson Pills, and Uyghur Van Wagenengen, and many more. Tilt Mode. Tilt Mode was the crew that Marc, Jerry, and Louie were all a part of. Even though Tilt Mode was never officially a part of Enjoi, all the Tilt Mode videos that came out all had an Enjoi feel and was filled with Enjoi riders, and they were actually filmed by Matt Eversole, who later went on to run Enjoi. Enjoi ads. Marc Johnson was in charge of the branding at Enjoi. He wanted to be the polar opposite of everything else that was out there. At the time, every brand was putting out what was cool. Things were all black, things were serious. And Enjoi wanted to go the opposite direction. They went really colorful, everything was slapstick comedy, everything was bright and exciting. MJ designed all the early Enjoi ads, and they were heavily influenced by World Industries' early ads. A cool thing to note is that MJ never wanted skateboarding in the ads. You used to be able to pick up a thick Transworld magazine and your eye would always be drawn to the Enjoi ad because it was super goofy and it was crazy bright. It would be bright pink or bright orange with some wrestler or some weightlifter and some dumb saying. And so you always had a good laugh halfway through the magazine before getting onto the serious, cool stuff. When other pros were stressing about getting a really hard trick or a perfect photo for an ad for their brands, Enjoi team riders were actually so excited to do ads for Enjoi because they would spend money and have a big party and dress up like clowns and get a bunch of food and do goofy stuff just to show that they were having a ton of fun. MJ leaves. MJ felt really pressured and weighed down from the stress of running the brand and the corporate people that were involved in it. When he left, everyone was devastated. Many people on the team made plans to leave too. Brad Staba quit, Dave Mayhew left, Enjoi Hsu actually had plans to go and leave and ride for Toy Machine, and Louie Barletta had plans to go and leave to ride for Black Label. At the time, MJ actually said that he was partying way too much and dealing with personal issues. He was feeling all the weight and all the responsibility and pressure of juggling everything in his life, including the brand. Rodney Leaves. In 2004, Rodney leaves to join his longtime friend, Daewon Song, to form Almost Skateboards. Rodney felt that after Marc Johnson left Enjoi, he didn't really have a connection point or a connection person to the team. MJ was it. Matt Eversole. When Marc Johnson leaves, everyone thinks the brand is just going to crumble, it's going to drop. Marc knew that there was only one person that he thought could really carry the brand and take it over and grow it. Matt Eversole. So he puts it all in Matt Eversole's hands. Matt goes and talks to Louie Barletta, says, "You should stay with us and Matt and Louie go and talk to Enjoi and Hsu together, and they convince him to not leave for Toy Machine and stay and build Enjoi together. Enjoi is kind of entering their second phase at this time. The team consists of Louie, Jerry, Clark Hassler, Bobby Pulio, and Caswell Berry. Matt Eversole wanted to leave so many different times because of different relationships within the brand. Bag of Suck. When Matt takes over the brand, they instantly start working on their first video. In 2006, Bag of Suck comes out, and it wins Transworld Video of the Year award, and also Louie Barletta wins Transworld Video Part of the Year. Everyone on the team worked so hard in this video because they wanted to revive the brand and keep it alive. And it is definitely the most iconic Enjoi video of all time. It's also interesting to know that Matt didn't want any of the titles for people's parts to be computer drawn, so they're all actually hand drawn at the beginning of everyone's part. With Enjoi and Hsu having last part, after his last trick, it pans over to these stairs and we see a sign. It says The End on it. Enjoi and Hsu actually made that sign in his garage, and he said, if you pause it and you look closely, you can see folds and poor craftsmanship in it. Louie Barletta. After Bag of Suck, Matt Eversole has differences with the company and he leaves. After Matt leaves, Jerry decides to leave as well, and he goes and joins Marc Johnson at Chocolate Skateboards. Louie said he was really hard hit by this because Enjoi and Hsu was one of his best friends, and it was also a really hard time in the business. Louie talks Jerry into doing a really sentimental, fun send-off ad. It's the ad known as It's Not You, It's Me. At this time, Louie personified the brand more than anyone else over the years. So he decides to step up and take over the brand manager role. We could call this the third phase of Enjoi, with Louie at the reins. Louie's always exemplified the fun side of skateboarding, so he's a really good match to be at the helm. Oververt. When Louie takes over the reins, he starts working on another full-length video. When they released Oververt, they announced their newly built team consisting of Blue Turner, Cairo Foster, Caswell Berry, Clark Hassler, Jimmy Carlin, Louie Barletta, Ben Ramers, Nestor Judkins, Thinen Costa, Zach Wallen, and Uyghur Van Wagenagen. Oververt is filmed and edited by Roger Bagley. You might know him from the 9 Club. King of the Road. Enjoi has been a team on the King of the Road challenge for multiple years. In 2006, Enjoi actually won King of the Road. This is one of the years that King of the Road was on Vice TV network. That year, Jackson Pills is their MVP. Controversies. Over the years, Enjoi has done a ton of different crazy graphics. A lot of their graphics have made it onto lists of most offensive graphics of all time, and some of them even made it into Agent Provocateurs, a book of 100 subversive skateboard graphics. They also made it onto a website called Jezebel, with so much controversy over the hang tags that would hang off the t-shirts saying, "Dirty laundry keeps women busy." Tell us what you think about that. Modern Enjoi. Their current team consists of Louie Barletta, Caswell Berry, Clark Hassler, Nestor Judkins, Samaria Brevard, Enzo Catello, Zach Wallen, Thinen Costa, Jackson Pills, and Deeds. Ben Ramers. Ben exemplified what skateboarding is the same way that Louie Barletta does. He got added to the team and he goes pro for Enjoi in 2014. He was a huge part of the team and he was going to be a massive part of their future because he fit so well as far as what Enjoi stands for. Over the years, he had 3 different Thrasher covers, which is a pretty high honor for any skateboarder. Ben unfortunately passed away May 14th, 2019, at the age of 28. In his wake, they formed the Ben Ramers Foundation. It exists to end the stigma and the burden around mental health issues by bringing awareness to these issues in the skateboard community. We have a link to the Ben Ramers Foundation below, and you can make donations there or also click it to find out what they're all about. We've also added a link to Louie Barletta's heartfelt message written on Ben Ramers' passing. If this is something you guys struggle with or you know someone struggling with it, make sure you guys reach out and talk to people. Get involved in people's lives so we don't see more of this happening. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end. I'm Levi. This is Shred Shop, connecting you to skateboarding. I need to know below, what was your favorite Enjoi ad of all time? And who do you know that exemplifies fun so much that they need to be added to the Enjoi team? Peace out, guys. See you next time. We have a new 14 Things video coming out every other Saturday. Make sure you guys check back and subscribe.